This is the entrance to Churchill Forest. There's only one way in and out. The vast majority of people who come into Churchill Forest, of course, are the residents. So we're on Longfield coming in from Blanco Road. We just crossed over Old Blanco Road. And you can see how wide Longfield is. The first, I guess, 2 short blocks of it. This is the intersection in question, where the flashing stop sign would be, right there. You can see that stop sign very easily. Now, there's a simple reason why people tend to run this light. The intersection is wide open. And so people see that nobody is here. So there's a tendency to roll that stop sign. And that's the reason why people in the neighborhood, because there's a stop sign, want to try to get people to comply with that. You see, when you come down here, there aren't any more stop signs until you get to the very end. I mean, you could very easily have other stop signs here for the same reason that you'd have them on Stairock. When you see that intersection, it's by far the safest one in the neighborhood. You see, these are all the major intersections. In fact, I'm going to go back so you can see how wide open that intersection is. This is the, probably the more dangerous part of Longfield. It's much narrower than the beginning. And so, but the visibility, in fact, you can see the stop sign from here that's at Stairock. See it down there? So people are, you go through the, like, for example, the Stairock intersection is far safer than this particular cross-street intersection. So the residents who go through here day after day after day, they see that nobody's there. If there was anything going to be done to really kind of improve the safety of this intersection, you'd remove that bush right there or trim it back substantially. But you see how large the intersection is? And you see, there's our house right over there. You see that? That's our bedroom window right there. That's just how close the stop sign is. That's just 38 feet to the window. So that's kind of why we're not real wild about having a stop sign that we don't think anybody in the neighborhood will obey anyhow, because they're going to see it every day, just like they see the one that's there that they should be obeying. But since they see that nobody's at the intersection, they just go ahead and run it, because you can see how wide and broad this street is. Thank you.